Hello and welcome to the BMB Game of the Week. I'm Madison Geese along with Richie Roxburgh, and we have your matchup against the Mepham Pirates and the Garden City Trojans. Richie, we are looking forward to having a great matchup. Both teams have had 6 wins on the year and looking for the 7th.
Yes, as we take a look at the Conference 4 standings, the first place, Hewlett, followed by Garden City and Mepham. Now going over to the keys of the game for Mepham. Be very consistent, captain's lead, and spread the floor.
Now let's look at Garden City's keys of the game, and their keys are pretty simple. They just want to push the ball, share the ball, and play good defense. Richie, what are your thoughts on that one?
I think it's very important to make sure you do all those things, especially defense. Changing it up, looking at one key player on each team.
For Mepham, you have Ryan Galarza, averaging 12.7 points a game. Outstanding defender and captain of this team. That is some pretty good standings. What do you think he's going to pull? What do you think he's going to play this game?
I think he's going to play pretty good. I think he's going to do good. But also, one of Garden City's key players, Merritt Ruck, he is a 3-sport athlete and is currently committed D2 for lacrosse and is a fantastic shooter.
That's insane. Imagine playing 3 sports and being D2. Do you think we're going to see some couple good shoots from him this game?
I think we're going to see a lot of good shots, and I feel like he's going to play some good basketball today.
So, along with Mepham, we have Garden City, who both are just looking to push the ball and everything. What do you think that's going to mean for our game? Do we think it's going to be a close game or pretty spread out across the board?
I think it's going to be a pretty close game today, especially since both teams have 6 wins right now. They're both going for the same. Seems like pretty equal and solid teams, and they're going to be going back and forth the whole game, I think.
I definitely agree. They are both looking to push and win tonight. And I think with looking at their stats and looking at the key players and the keys of the game, we could be looking at a very, very close game across the board. And I also think these players are definitely looking for the win as we play more into the season.
Definitely. And Mepham trying to have their captains be leaders throughout this game also, I feel, could be a great help for them, especially their captains will lead the team, bring everyone's energy up, and keep them going. How do you feel about that?
I agree with that, and to counter that, I also think Garden City could play along with that one too. They are looking for the same thing as Mepham, but I do think with the home court advantage, Mepham's captains could just have a little bit more to want to win.
I think definitely both teams' captains will be doing good. Both teams are going to want good defense and offense, but I feel like this game is going to be very strong defensively. I feel like it's going to be close, back and forth, good defense throughout this whole time.
I do agree. I think defense and offense could be good tonight. If you look at the stats, both teams have been showing pretty similar, and also they've both been showing some pretty good offense and defense this season, and I think we could be seeing that them push against each other and play a very close game.
Definitely. Also, we know Mepham's players have a lot of strong defense, good captains, good all around, and same as Garden City. They have good captains. They have that D2 commit, and as a multi-sport athlete too, showing he's gonna be working hard throughout this whole game.
To counter that, Mepham has great captains and great spirit right now. As we can see them warming up and everything, you just see the teams high-fiving each other and hyping each other up for a really great game.
Having good spirit is very important in a sport like this too, because this is a team game. It's not all about just one person. You have good teamwork, your team will do good.
I agree. The teamwork is very important. It's not a solo sport, it's a team sport. And even though it's solo stats, you need to also remember there are some team stats. So you want to play good for yourself. You also want to play good for your team and help your teammates out and make sure that everybody is playing good and also on that have fun. But most importantly, you want to make sure that you're playing well and you're not just playing for yourself. You're playing for your team, your high school team. You're playing with some of your best friends. You've known them since elementary school. So you definitely want to keep the spirits up, be happy, and just hope for a good outcome.
Of course, especially playing for your team matters, because if you want to win, you have to play for your team and play hard with your team. And that's what brings these victories for the teams.
And saying your team, they could have been, we don't know how long they've been playing together. So sometimes these kids have been playing since they were 6 or like 5, and then other times they just started this year. As we see some freshmen on the team and some sophomores. So we definitely see some younger players on Mepham and even Garden City. But no matter what, they show a strong team with just even their stats and seeing some of their games. They do show a strong team, and I really do think that they're going to have a strong game together.
I really do think they're going to have a strong game too, and even the Garden City kids could have been playing together since they were young. Both teams show young and older players. Seems like a very equal team grade-wise, and both teams will be fighting hard throughout this whole game.
To go along with that, we have some Mepham players who are younger on the team and older, but let's send it down to Jared and our sportscasters to start the game.
Thank you, Maddie and Richie. I'm Jared Boxner here, joined by Josh Angel as we're getting ready for tip-off here between the Pirates and the Trojans. For the Pirates, it looks like it'll be Gallarza jumping against Yehoda. These two top teams getting ready here. As for the Pirates, the starters look to be Kohut, Adams, Caraballo, and Fasano. And for the Trojans, it looks to be, as tip-off here is up, and it's one back by the Trojans here. As the Trojans with the ball here in the corner now. Trojans kick it around now. As down low, finding a lane. As he's able to get the nifty lane there as it's Walsh to get the Trojans on the board. It's Kohut. Kohut to Fasano. Fasano to Kohut. Kohut back to Fasano. Pirates trying to get into the front court now. It's Kohut. Kohut able to hit Adams. Adams passes up the trap, right back to Kohut. Back to Adams. Adams to Caraballo. Caraballo. Cross court pass to Kohut. Kohut fakes the pass, takes the shot, and knocks it down to give the Pirates the early lead.
Great shot by Colin Kohut there, the senior leader of this team.
As the kick to the corner there for the Trojans, off the mark there, rebounded by Walsh, as the ref will blow foul there, as it'll be 2 shots for Walsh.
Walsh, just great hustle there to get the board and draw the foul for the points.
Yes, that foul will be on Caraballo, his first early here. And the first one's up and good there by Walsh, as Walsh with an early 3 points here. As Walsh's second one is off the mark there, rebounded by Caraballo. Kohut running the court there. Caraballo hits him in stride to Fasano. Just stays in bounds there. It's Adams. Adams to Caraballo. Caraballo for 3. No shooters bounce there as it's rebounded as the Trojans moving fast up the court here. In transition with the layup, no good. There is Yehoda. Fasano now with it. Getting ready to go the other way. Fasano. Fasano, as you see, tight defense here by the Trojans. Back to Kohut. Kohut to Gallarza. Gallarza to Fasano. Fasano fakes the pass, takes the shot, off the mark there. Gallarza not able to get the rebound as it's Walsh with it. Walsh guarded tightly by Kohut. Kicks his corner Ruck. Ruck trying to find an opening there as he hits a teammate. Off the mark there is Saragusa. Rebounded there by Fargione as the Trojans tried to get a timeout there, as the referee will not award the timeout as they claim no possession jump ball, and Pirates will get the ball as it'll be Caraballo inbounding. As Caraballo gets it into Kohut. Kohut over to Fasano. Fasano back to Kohut. Kohut to Adams. Adams, no look pass there to Caraballo for 3 in the corner, and they call the foul. Question is, was he behind the 3-point line, and will it be 3 shots?
I mean, great awareness by Caraballo to see the defender and draw the foul. Good shot attempt, even though it couldn't quite go.
As waiting for a ref signal here, as it will be 3 free throws for Caraballo, as that foul will be Saragusa's first. And the first one by Caraballo is up and good. Pirates lead 4-3. As 2 more here for Caraballo. As Caraballo's second one is no good there. Rolls off the rim. 1 of 2, trying to make it 2 of 3 here. As Caraballo, that one off the mark there. Rebounded by Galarza. As Galarza to Caraballo. Caraballo trying to find an open teammate. Hits Galarza. Kohut. Plenty of time on that shot clock as he calls out his play. Kohut to Galarza. Galarza back to Kohut. Kohut 17 now on the shot clock. Kohut trying to find the opening, guarded by Rock. Galarza with now 10 on the shot clock. Pirates winding down the shot clock now. Caraballo. Fasano now with 7. Kohut with 5. Deep 3 there, Kohut. No good there. Rebounded there by Fargione. Transition is Walsh. Walsh off of Rock's hands, it looks to be, as it'll be Pirates ball here.
Rock not quite aware of the incoming pass from Walsh there. Simple mistake.
As Adams will be inbounding it here as he gets it into Fasano. Right back to Adams. Full court press here by the Trojans. Adams back to Fasano. Adams and Fasano playing catch there. Back to Adams again. Adams floater there. Bounces off the rim as it will go out of bounds, and the signal is that it will stay Pirates ball off Trojans.
Great hustle by the Mepham Pirates there to force the out of bounds and not give up on the play.
Agreed, Josh, as Caraballo will inbound it here to Kohut at mid-court. Fresh shot clock, plenty of time for the Pirates, 29 left. As Kohut, guarded by Rock. Over to Caraballo, back to Kohut, to Galarza. 1 of 3, off the mark there. Rebounded by Adams. Off there, Adams tips it out, but it ends up in the hands of Yehuda. As the referee will call a foul there on what looks to be Kohut getting a little too physical and getting a hold of the Trojans' arm, as it'll be an inbound down low for Rock. As Trojans trying to reclaim their lead and make it 5-4, maybe 6-4. Gets it in there. That's a great play there by Yehuda, able to find an opening in that tight window, make it 5-4. Adams over Kohut. Kohut just making sure he gets it into the front court as he loses there. Looks like it was poked away by Fargione, as it will stay Pirates ball.
Great play by Fargione there, just to force the turnover there, even though they still retain possession.
As the inbound down low for the Pirates is stolen there by Yehuda. Running the court is Luck as he's able to put it in. Timeout, Pirates. As you see the Trojans taking the 3-point lead, the largest lead so far of this game. As you see the Trojans just took a little warm-up, but they're starting to find themselves out here with their key player, Luck, able to get that layup to force the timeout. Josh, what do you expect the Pirates to call out of this timeout?
I mean, I just expect them giving it to Colin Kohut, letting him lead his offense and be the general of this team to try to get them back in this one. And just some physical, good defense where they're not on too much fast breaks and they hold their stance.
I completely agree, Josh, as I expect the Pirates to just run their team through Galarza and Kohut. Their two key players here is coming out. Looks to be the same lineup here as we saw a replay of that play by Rock. Able to put it in there as Adams will be inbounding it here. Adams gets it into Fasano. Fasano back to Adams as we see them playing catch yet again. Not able to get easy entry into the front court. It's Adams still with it. Adams passes it to Fasano. Fasano's no with it now. Over to Caraballo, Fasano with it. Caraballo, Pirates moving the ball but not able to find the open shot. Caraballo still with it. As the referee will whistle travel as just too much passing, and the Pirates there tried to run before they even had the ball and got caught in the act of motion, as the inbound here will be to Walsh as the Trojans ball again. As it's Walsh. Now down low, it's Fargione as it's rebounded there by Galarza. As Adams to the corner for Fasano, as they'll call Fasano's foot out of bounds. It's another turnover by the Pirates. Not what you want to see here is back-to-back turnovers being a travel And a foot on the line, out of bounds. As Walsh gets into the front court now. Gets it down low to Yehoda. Yehoda driving there through the contact is Saragusa not able to put it down as it's Adams with it. Adams trying to find the path into the open court. Adams in the corner to Galaza as it will be out of bounds off of Galaza's foot. Looks like the Pirates may disagree there as it'll be Trojans ball.
I mean, the Trojans have been awesome on defense so far, forcing a bunch of steals and turnovers in general.
As it's in now, Walsh running the point here, guarded by Kohut. As Walsh gets it over to Ruck. Pirates defense chance echo as you see a little slip there by Walsh. He loses his footing as he was open there. So Pirates might have escaped there. 3:02 to go in this first quarter. Trojans lead 7-4.
I mean, that was the lucky break that the Pirates need to get back in this one. I mean, a good offensive possession here could lead to a tie or a one-point game.
As Caraballo in the Fasano. Caraballo back to Fasano. Pirates still not able to find that open entry into the front court as they finally get it in. As Caraballo will draw the foul there on Walsh with the push as it'll be Caraballo inbounding it here. As it'll be Walsh's first foul. Here, Kohut in the backcourt now. Fresh shot clock here. Gets it in there, and that one is stolen. Tiptoeing the sideline as they'll call it off his knee. Tight defense there by Caraballo and Adams off of that as they knock it away from Fargione.
Great hustle by the two Pirates there just to not give up on the play and try to get the ball back for their team.
Agreed. They did not give up even when they lost the ball. They just kept on pushing as now it's Kohut with the ball. Kohut to Galaza. Fasano with it. Fasano to Kohut. Kohut back to Caraballo. Caraballo to Fasano. Fasano fakes the shot. Back to Galaza. Galaza 19 on the shot clock. Back to Fasano. Deep three there. Off the mark there. Adams goes to tip it out. Not able to hit Galaza on the tip out as it'll be Trojans ball with 2:22 left.
Great effort on the rebounds from both teams. Just unfortunate that for the Pirates that the Trojans were able to retain possession.
As Walsh with it. As Walsh over to Ruck. Ruck gets it now to Saragusa. Saragusa off a couple hands. Waiting for the ref signals to be out of bounds on the Trojans as it'll be Wow checking into the game for Saragusa with 2:07 to go in this first quarter.
I mean, we've just seen a defensive battle so far today. Both teams putting up really good efforts on the defensive side of ball.
Agreed, Josh, as Kohut to Caraballo. Back to Kohut. Pirates get it into the front court quick that time as it's Caraballo driving through the lane and able to find a hole with that Euro step. 7-6 here. As it's Fargione. Now Ruck. Ruck with it. Ruck spinning through a couple defenders. Able to get that one up. Get the shooters roll. 9-6. Trojans lead as Kohut gets it over to Caraballo. Caraballo. Back to Kohut. Kohut. Cross court to Caraballo. Caraballo trying to do the same play again. Trojans want to travel. They didn't get it. Fasano no good. Gets his own rebound. And gets the bounce in. 9-8 here. As it's Lau with it now. Lau guarded by Galaza. A substitution getting ready here. And that one's kicked back out to Walsh. Walsh in the corner. Calling for the cut to Lau. As it's Ruck for three here. Ruck not able to get the shooter's bounce there as it's Kohut. Kohut moving quick into the front court. Kohut gets it in. Adams with the leap and grab there. Under a minute to go here. Adams loses it on the ground, able to get it back. Gets it over to Kohut. Galaza. Galaza gets the fall and they call an offensive foul there on Galaza. Doesn't seem too happy about that one as he would have had the step back three as it looked to be Schmidt and Satani checking in along with Seligman for Adams, Kohut, and Fasano. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter here.
I mean, great awareness by the defender to know where he is and to know to call it.
And there's just a replay of that shooter's bounce. There's been a lot of those this first quarter here as it's Lau with it. Lau gets it over and gets it right back right up top there for three is Walsh. No good. Gallarza able to get the rebound there. 29 seconds left. Shot clock turned off here. It's Caraballo over to Satani. Satani takes the three off the mark there. Able to save it to Seligman. Seligman not able to fully see the ball there. Maybe he knocked it off of Walsh, and the Pirates will keep the ball. That's what it seems to be. 17.4 left to go in this first quarter here as Satani inbounding it down low. As Satani all the way back into the backcourt to Caraballo. Pirates look like they might hold for the last shot. Seligman, Satani with 10. Time winding down here for the Pirates. Satani to Seligman. Seligman with 5. Satani with 4. 3. Gets that one up. Blocked there. Buzzer beater maybe. Did he get it off? They say he did. No good there. And at the end of one quarter here, tight game. Trojans lead 9-8.
So far, very low scoring, good defenses from both sides.
Foul. I got for White, 24 with 1, 2 with 1. I'm sorry, check that red.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here on the court where Ryan Galarza is playing an awesome game tonight. Usually he's been averaging 14 points a game, but today he's averaging 3. We'll see how this goes for us, but sending it back to our sportscasters.
Thanks, Haley. It's been a really great game so far. The Trojans are just up by 1 point right now. It was a great job staying in there.
It was horrible. I believe that.
I've seen a lot of aggression from both sides right now. Whenever one team gets the ball, they immediately rush down the other side, try and get something going. A lot of rush down action, a lot of aggression going on. We're seeing a couple of fouls, which shows just how dedicated these players are to the rush down method. We can see in their keys to be consistent, spread the floor, push the ball. I mean, we see that they're all doing what they want to do, and it was a very tight first quarter right now. But the Trojans, just edging it out, have the lead right now.
It's a shot, and it's good. A 3 from Gargione. And now the Pirates. Seligman to Satani, back to Seligman. And it's stolen by the Trojans. And it's a shot, a layup by Noah Lau. Seligman to Satani. Back out to Seligman, and he takes it, dribble. Out to Satani again. Stolen by the Trojans. And it's Lau again. Puts up a shot, and it's no good.
I mean, beautiful defense and offense right now by the Trojans. I mean, here we have a replay of a beautiful sequence right now by the Trojans. Beautiful 3 right there. I mean, that's everything that you want to see if you're the Trojans right now. And the Trojans are going to get a couple of free throws right now.
First shot is good. And Lau for a second shot, and that's good as well. Now Pirates trying to catch back up. Satani takes it out looking for a pass. That's Seligman. Caraballo, and he puts up a 3, but no good. Lau. And Satani steals it for the Pirates. That's to Seligman. And they're going to make a call on that play.
And that will be Trojan possession. I mean, we saw Mepham putting up a good fight right there, showing what they have on defense, but the Trojans just showing how superior their defense has been so far right now. It's 16-8, and the Trojans have possession right now.
Walsh for the Trojans taking it up. Pass to Lau. Back to And it's a 3, and it's good. By Ruck. It's almost stolen by the Trojans, but Satani gets it back for the Pirates. But then the Trojans get it again, and they try for a shot. No good. And the 3 just missed. And there's Adams taking up for the Pirates, and Galarza with the 3 shot, but no good. And now the Trojans have it again. And it looks like they're going to go out of bounds in that one.
I mean, Trojans are playing out of their minds right now. Certain players like Walsh and Ruck, someone who we've noted before, someone you got to look out for. Both him and Walsh are just playing absolutely phenomenal right now.
Yeah, a lot of both sides of the ball, getting that transition really well. Satani and Adams passing back and forth. Pisano out for a 3, no good. But the Pirates keep possession, and they put up a shot, and it's good by Adams. And now the Trojans got it. And it's going to be no good on that, and then it's going to go out of bounds.
So we saw right there, Saragusa go for the 3 right there. Unfortunately, does not get the shot on right there, and Mepham will get possession. Hopefully try and get something going on right now as they are trailing 19-10. Try to get something going to build up some momentum.
And Satani for the Pirates. Visano taking it up. And it looks like it's going to be...
It looks like it will be Mepham possession. Adams will be throwing it in to Satani. If you're Mepham, you must get something going on right now. You need to get a conversion of some sort, either a 2 or a 3, just something. You got to get something going on right now if you're the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, you got to get that momentum going. I agree with you. Now we're in the paint. Galarza got it, and it's just missed. And the Trojans have it again. Taking it up, passing back. And there's a shot, and it's no good. And a rebound, also not good.
Good defense right there by Mepham. Fortunately, a foul will be called. So you see them putting on a lot of pressure on Ruck right there. Just unfortunately getting a foul called on them, and that will result in a couple of free throws for the Trojans.
And the first shot is good by Yehuda. And he's going to go for another. And the second is good as well. I mean, what do you have to say about those free throws for the Trojans? I mean, we just saw a couple of sets of success.
They're making their shots. They're making their free throws. They're doing what they have to do. I mean, we can see right now it's 21-10, so Trojans are definitely showing all that they got right now. And it's gonna take a lot for this Mepham team to get something going on right now.
Yeah. It looks like there's going to be a call
2 on
there.
Yehuda. 2.
Foul.
Is he going up?
As it looks like Caraballo will get 2 free throws. Foul on Yehuda.
And the first shot is up and good. And he's going to get a second. And that was just going to miss. And now the Trojans got it, taking it back up with speed. Looking for a pass. And he finds a shot, but no good. Back out for 3. No good as well.
I don't know, am I?
And it looks like Mepham Pirates are going to get possession from that sequence right there. You can see, looks like Adams is going to get the throw in. Look for someone open. They're still in their own territory, so you got to get the ball out.
Making quick passes. Moving up. Fasano moving in quick. Out to 3. Quick layup, no good. Now Trojans taking it up. Layup. And Walsh is going to make that layup. Fasano taking up for the Pirates. Out to Satani. Back to Fasano. Out to Galarza. He's looking for a pass. Satani. Fasano again. Out to Caraballo, and it's up for shot. No good. Now, Trojans are going to take it up. And it's stolen by Caraballo. Just taking it up for the Pirates. To Adams. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds for the Pirates.
I mean, what impeccable defense we're seeing right now by the
agree.
Trojans. I mean, the second they get the ball away from this Mepham team, we see people like Lau just rush down, get the ball in Mepham territory, and this is exactly what the game plan is for the Trojans, and they're succeeding tremendously right now.
Yeah, they're working really well together. Whenever they have the opportunity to take a shot, they will. And then when they're on defense, they're working really hard. And I agree with you. They're working really well together to make that transition between offense and defense.
And that's going to be foul on the Trojans, as we saw Kohut get pushed down, as now the throw-in to Kohut takes place, and Mepham has possession.
Kohut to Fasano for a long pass. Fasano up for a shot, and it's good. But
Good sequence right there by Mepham. I mean, very quick action play right there. It was like 2 passes and then just a nice, beautiful layup. That's exactly what you want to see when you're Mepham, and now you get a couple of free throws.
Fasano with the free throw, and it's good. And the Trojans taking a couple long passes quickly up to their net. And it's going to be...
I mean, you just got to admire the aggressiveness from both teams right now. You see a bunch of players getting on the floor, but actually right here we have a replay of a beautiful layup by Fasano right there. But looking at what we just saw, a lot of aggressiveness. You see 4 players get on the floor just fighting for the ball as Lau goes for the deep 3 and gets it. What a beautiful shot right there.
That's a great shot right there. Now Adams pass to Fasano, back to Adams. A lot of these quick passes. And he maintains possession. Fasano. Looking for a pass. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Waiting for an open man. Out to Kohut for a shot. Just missed.
You see Adams always getting ready to get the rebound, always fighting to get that ball.
2-1, Joe.
And he's gonna get 2 free throws right now. I mean, Adams playing out of his mind right now, showing great defense, showing great integrity to get that ball, get a lot of rebound opportunities. And he's going to get a couple of free throws.
And the first one's good. I agree with you with the aggressiveness. Both teams they know what they need to do. They're fighting for that ball, and they're willing to go get knocked to the ground for it. So,
I mean, we've seen multiple instances of players just getting pushed down to the ground and just fighting, scrambling to get that ball. It's exactly what you need to show to motivate your team. I mean, you're getting dirty on the floor, you're fighting to get possession of the ball, And then just whenever you see the ball get thrown in, you just see them rushing down to each side of the court, just trying to find a fast opportunity to get like a quick layup or maybe even a deep three like we saw from Lau. That was bang, bang. I mean, just insanely quick right there.
Yeah, I think both teams are getting the opportunities. Their offense are both playing great, but Garden City's defense is just really hard to get by. So
the Trojans have done an amazing job on defense and offense. I mean, they're winning 26-15 right now, as now we see Adams at the free throw line.
And that second shot is no good. Garden City's going to take it. Lau here, looking for a pass. And a pass to Siragusa.
As it looks like Lau may have stepped out of bounds. So it's going to be Mepham possession. We're going to see Adams throw it in. Over to Kohut.
To Fasano. He's going to take it up to Kohut. To Galarza.
Like we just talked about, fast-paced gameplay we're seeing right now. We see Mepham immediately rush down, try and get something going. They are down right now, so you got to be fast-paced. But we're going to see 2 free throws right now for Galarza.
And the first one is no good. That second one just missed. And Adams is there ready to get that rebound, and he makes that shot. And now Lau's going to take it for the Trojans. Galarza trying to get that ball away from him. Keep him outside, but he's able to make a pass. Fasano steals it away. Ends up on the ground. He tries to make a pass, but it looks like it's going to be a call.
I mean, beautiful sportsmanship right there by Walsh, picking up, I mean, your opponent. You love to see that. Little things like that, it definitely warms the heart to see opposing teams help each other up, get off the ground. So kudos to Walsh on that. But also, once again, we're seeing players get dirty on the floor, trying to fight for possession of this ball. We're going to see that a lot throughout, I think, this entire game.
Yeah.
Going into the third and fourth quarter. It's still anyone's game. It's only the second quarter, 26-17. Anything can literally happen. So I think we're still going to continue seeing this fast-paced gameplay that we're seeing right now. And what are your takes on this right now?
I mean, I agree with you. They both really want this win, obviously. Both teams have gotten off to a great start in their season, and I think they just don't want that to end. They want to keep going with that. They want to keep a win streak alive, or they want to have 3 in a row. And yeah.
I mean, we see both of them 2-0 in conference and league right now. I mean, Mepham 6-3 in Trojans 5-2. We knew this was going to be a close game going into this, and it's definitely showing. It's just the Trojans right now with their impeccable defense have just been showing up and doing their job, and have just been doing an amazing job. And also on offense, just getting all these rebounds and getting all these easy and nice opportunities, just taking advantage of any opportunity they got.
Yeah. And it's going to be an attempted pass by Kohut that's immediately stolen by the Trojans. And they're able to put up a shot, but it was not good.
And that was, once again, Walsh. He's been aggressive and a key player throughout this whole game right now. And his effort's definitely showing. He's going to get 2 free throws.
And now, that first one by Walsh was no good.
As we see a replay here of what just occurred, we see Walsh putting in that effort, trying to get the layup, but got snuffed out and fouled. And he makes the second free throw.
Fasano is going to take it up for the Pirates. It's Caraballo, and a shot attempt just missed.
As it looks like it is going to be Trojan ball. Beautiful defense once again. Just showing that consistency throughout the whole game as Lau gets thrown in with the ball. And it looks like Lau got fouled right there by Galarza. Definitely not what you want to see if you're Mepham right now.
You can tell the players are getting a little. They want something. They want more. They really want to tie up this game. So. And Lau with possession for the Trojans, trying to get by the Pirates. And he passes it back out to Lau, to Walsh. And Walsh is able to make a shot. And Satani taking it quick for the Pirates. Fasano was able to make the shot, but it was just too late.
Just too late right there,
So
but beautiful shot right there.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be 29-17 Garden City at the end of this second quarter.
I mean, we've seen the Trojans take a commanding lead in this first half right now, and that's exactly everything you want to see right now when you're the Trojans, just showing great defense, great offense. Mepham Pirates, if during this halftime break you're thinking to yourself, how can we rebound? What can we do to regain our composure and find a way to swing our momentum back in our favor? And we are actually now going.
Guys, I'm here with Coach Hegman, the boys varsity coach for Garden City. So you guys are coming off a two-streak win. What is something that you guys are doing well in the first half to secure that third win?
We're just working the ball. We're pushing it up the floor. Guys are running lanes, and they're doing great.
Love to hear it. So what is something you're going to tell the boys in the huddle during halftime to boost morale and get them pushing for the second half?
We just have to focus on the process, and we have to get our hands up, and we have to box out. And we can't limit them to second shots because they're a good shooting team.
All right, thank you so much as always. Good luck in the second half. That's all from me. Sending it to you guys in the studio.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Haley. We saw through the first quarter low score with the quarter ending 8-9 with Garden City in the slight lead.
This game stayed close at the beginning of the second until Garden City took a fast lead, with the score being 19-10.
This game has really been keeping us on our toes, with Mepham keeping up with Garden City.
Yes, Archie, we definitely saw a close game. And can we talk about the defense for a second? Because both teams have been playing great defense.
Yeah, go on.
I definitely think that Mepham has, even though they aren't scoring right now, or we haven't been scoring, they are definitely playing good defense, even with the score of the game. And then Garden City, just their defense right now is unstoppable, which could be a problem coming up.
Yeah, I agree. Both teams have been playing amazing defense throughout this game, which is why we saw the first quarter ending 8-9, very close first quarter, and low scoring, not even a high scoring close one, low scoring first quarter. And I definitely think Mepham is going to try to come up and tie the score within the next two quarters, and I feel like they're just going to keep working towards getting these points back that they're down.
I definitely agree. Mepham is going to try and come back because they are down by almost 10 points. But I also can see Garden City playing great defense again and trying to stop Mepham from getting the lead. Because as we saw, both teams defense has been amazing. But I do have to say, Garden City coming off that 2-point lead, the 2-win lead, they definitely want to keep that streak alive. So their defense has been on point tonight.
I definitely agree. It will be hard for Mepham to come back from this game, and I feel like Garden City will keep playing as hard as they are right now. And I feel like they could keep scoring against this Mepham defense. Even though the Mepham defense is solid, I feel like we could see high scores from both, or maybe just from one. And we'll see what happens in these next few quarters if either of that happens or if it stays just low score throughout the rest of this game.
I do agree, but I definitely disagree with the part of low score. Can we talk about the score right now? It's 20-something to 10-something, so I definitely think that Mepham is going to try and come up, but also Garden City might just take off and take the lead right now. But we have seen great offense, too, from Mepham.
Yes, that is definitely true. I mean, it could be a high-scored game altogether. It probably will. but we could always also just see these next few quarters only be 8 or 9 points per team like the first quarter was. We'll see how their defenses hold up and how they play throughout the rest, and how their offenses will drive the ball to the paint.
I do agree. Both teams have been playing great.
And now we're going to see some replays right here. We see them in the paint.
Just look at this defense and this offense. Look at Mepham's offense and Garden City's defense. They both just want to defend the ball and get a point on the board.
We see both teams having solid blocks here, solid plays in the paint, as we see right there. A lot of good blocks just happened right there, as we saw on those replays. And we saw both teams really showing their defense and offense right there.
I do agree. Both teams have been pretty physical tonight. We've seen some pretty hard shoves and all of that, because both teams want to keep scoring and keep getting these good plays. But I also think maybe Garden City will take it back a step. We've definitely seen some crazy plays from them. But I also think maybe Mepham will step it up a little bit.
I definitely agree. Mepham will at least try to step it up. And I feel like they have a very good shot of getting these points back that they are down right now. And Garden City is going to keep trying to prevent that happening, while they will try to also get more points on Mepham at the same time.
Can we talk about some of the players in this game? We've seen Andrew Adams on the court a bunch of times, and he's been playing pretty well tonight.
Of course we can. Andrew Adams has been doing amazing today. And what we know about him right now is last game he had 5 rebounds, showing he has good skills in the paint.
Definitely shows some good skill.
It is known that he is a high IQ player and helps his teammates out on the floor.
I really do agree with that. I know the coaches gave us some of that information. I definitely do agree, as we've been watching this game and seeing this game. You can definitely see Andrew as a team guy. He's never just trying to go and score for himself. He's always passing and always just trying to help the team out and not just help himself out.
We've also seen Mepham's freshman playing solid today. He's been playing very hard, playing very solid defense and offense. And last game, he even scored 12 points and had 10 rebounds. And he is a tall kid with a lot of IQ. And they say he's a very promising freshman for this Mepham team.
I definitely think that's crazy. Imagine being a freshman and having that many rebounds and everything. Like I said before, this team's such just a team. They just play for each other. They don't play for themselves. And that definitely shows with how, like, a freshman having 12 rebounds is just shows you that.
Especially that shows how a lot of these people, it doesn't matter how old they are, they can still be very good. So don't judge a book by its cover. Just because he's a freshman, he's still getting 12 rebounds in one game, or 10 rebounds in one game, and that's very good to be able to do. At any level, any age, 12 rebounds is very impressive, showing he's able to just get up there, get that ball. And
I do agree. People forget that this is just high school, but still, it is just crazy to think about how competitive it is sometimes. And being a freshman and being up here with some of the seniors playing and being up against players who are incredibly talented and all of that, it's just insane to see how good freshmen can come in and be.
And we also saw Frankie Fasano playing tonight, and he was a leader last year on the JV team for having the most points on the JV team for Mepham, showing that they have their players playing multiple seasons, building up, developing at the JV level, even though he had the most points, and keeping that going and trying to move forward at the varsity level now.
That is definitely awesome to see how players have developed from last season to this team being on JV and then being pulled up to varsity or whatever the case is. Like, it's just so cool to see where they started from and then how they can come up and play for varsity and honestly just play amazing, because both teams tonight have honestly just been showing incredible skill and incredible plays, and it's just awesome to see how good high school students can play. And honestly, I cannot wait to see what the third and fourth quarter bring for us.
And now why don't we talk about some of the players on Garden City?
Oh, definitely.
I mean, we have Walsh, who got pulled up from JV this season, which is always impressive to get pulled up, especially as a sophomore. And they say he could be a hidden gem to watch out for, meaning you never know about him. He could just come out one game and just play really good and surprise everyone.
That is so cool to hear that a sophomore got pulled up. Wasn't he in the starting lineup tonight?
Yeah, I believe so.
That is incredible to see a sophomore in the starting lineup. when he was pulled up from JV just this year. That is so cool. And also, these stats for him are just incredible.
Yeah, and now, why don't we look at Noah Lau, who's the guard for this Garden City team, returning all-county point guard. That's very impressive to be an all-county point guard, and he's in 11th grade right now. That means that he was all-county in 10th grade. And now let's send it back to Haley, interviewing the Mepham coach.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here with the Mepham coach, Coach Adams. So today you guys are coming off of a win. So what does it mean for you guys to get back this win, to have 2 in a row?
Listen, we got to play one possession at a time right now. I'm not too concerned about. We can't do anything about the outcome of this game just yet. We got to worry about this first minute and playing in and kind of setting the standard of what we're supposed to play at. We got to control our stuff. We're having a hard time with that right now.
So what did you tell the boys in the locker room to keep them pushing for the second half?
They just got to play Mepham basketball. They got to play what we work on every day in practice. It's not something that we're asking to do to be supermen, be the best versions of themselves when they're out there. And right now, I feel like, we're getting caught, watching the traffic go by. We got to try to, get involved here and be a part. Get involved in this game right now, and we'll be okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck in the second half. That's all from me. Sending it to our sportscasters.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of Mepham Pirates versus Garden City game. Here is Dylan Wigdor alongside Sean Damiano.
Dylan, it's great to be back for 2026 and even greater to start with such a great game going on right now. 29-17 for Garden City. Obviously, we saw that great scoring explosion from Garden City in the second half. As we start this third half, we'll try to see if Mepham can get their momentum back as a whistle is called.
As we do have a stoppage with the clock. A little clock malfunction there.
Just 7 seconds run off to start the half. As I did say before, Mepham's facing a 12-point deficit, but this has been a very defensive game for them. They have had some great players in, like Colin Kohut, who just received the inbound pass, and Caleb Carballo, who threw it to him and has it back.
As Carballo has the ball now, out to Fasona. Fasona drives in. Tough floater. Goes down. Frankie Fasona with 2.
Fasano there with the floater. What a great play from him. He's been good all game.
As that is a tough layup there by Garden City, number 25.
What a great play there from Matthew Uhoda. 12 points in his last game. He's one of those slashing types that's just able to get this ball down the court.
Kohut get by Walsh there. Down to Adams. Adams with the smooth lay off the glass. As Garden City, though, catches Mepham lacking.
Fast-paced offense here. That one in from Thomas Forgione. One of his many moments of driving to the basket in this season.
As Garden City has shown full court pressure this entire first half, and they're bringing it out in the second half as well. It's Kohut now with the ball. Out to Ryan. Galarza now to Kohut. Kohut to Fasona. Fasona to Galarza. Almost stolen. Galarza drives in. Tries to find Carvalho, but it's stolen. And Garden City capitalizes on that.
Great downcourt presence there from Garden City. That'll be Merritt Rock, the D2 lacrosse commit to University of Tampa, with the quick layup there. Putting it 35-21 for Garden City.
Fasona now. Out to Galarza. Galarza in the corner. Off. Almost tipped in by Adams.
But that one will be rebounded by Forgione as they start going down the court once again.
As Garden City drives in, off the backboard, and it falls. Matthew Uoda, timeout, Mepham.
That will be a timeout from Mepham. The deficit stays at 16 as Garden City has been pounding down this court, starting for the first 2 minutes of this half. 8 points already off of just a few layups, but they have been running this sort of fast-paced offense that we've seen.
Talking about Garden City, you want to hear a fun fact, Sean?
Sure.
Number 2 on Garden City, I've known him a couple of years, and he is a multi-sport athlete, Costa Walsh. He's big in baseball. He is a varsity football player as well, big-time wide receiver.
He's one of the hidden gems on this Garden City team. Might be one of the reasons why they've been propelled to such a great record this season. He did have 8 points last game, and we'll see if he'll be able to top it in this next game, as he's already tied it going into play.
As we see
Caraballo inbounding it now.
Fasona bringing up the ball to Caballero. Caballero to Fasona. Playing some patty cake there. Fasona to Schmidt. Schmidt to Caballero. Caballero for three. Boom! Caleb Caballero.
Nothing
but he's
but
hurt.
net.
Caleb Caballero is hurt.
Down there, seemed to grab his knee. That's a tragic one there for Caraballo. He had 12 points and 10 rebounds last game. He's averaging 9.8 on the season as he will start to walk off with Andrew Adams. An ovation going out there for him now. It's tough to see him go down. One of the great players on this Mepham team.
The freshman has shown out for this team so far this year, as we do see Jackson Mallon checking in for him.
We do very sincerely hope he gets better.
Let's see if Mallon can make an impact right away for this Mepham Pirates team.
Yeah, we haven't seen him yet this game, but he was JV starting center last year, so we'll see if he can do good with these reps.
As
on
Walsh
varsity.
now with the ball, looking for something. Mepham Pirates defense is so elite, but he can't get it through. Looking for something. Big drive in, under the net, no call. Rebound Walsh. Walsh puts it up. Coast to Walsh. How do you do, son?
Another one of those great plays from this Garden City offense. Being able to slash it down to that hoop, one of their strong suits, getting in the paint.
Adams to Fasona. Stolen away by Garden City. Almost a charge. And it is a charge. What a draw.
Now I've got to ask you something, Dylan. How do you think this Garden City full court press defense has been affecting Mepham so far this game, as we've seen from their 15-point deficit?
You know, this Garden City team, they have been electric for years. And this defense has been exceptional so far this game and throughout the season, as their record shows it.
And here, inbounding the pass to Satani will be Frankie Fasano, as Satani and Fasano will pass it back and forth.
Playing some patty cake there, Sean, as Fasona now. Out to Satani. Satani trying to figure out something here. To Fasano. Fasano back to Satani. Satani to Schmidt. Schmidt to Fasano. Fasano out to Satani. Satani to Schmidt. Schmidt with a nice bounce pass to Fasano. Shot clock down to 5. Fasano for 3. Short. Mallon fights for the rebound, cannot get it.
Just off that one, rebounded by Forgione.
As Ruck passes it down, and that's a nice shot there by Uoda.
Great play there from Garden City, putting them up to 41 points on the game.
They have been electric so far. Satani with the ball. Getting doubled. Mallon in the corner. Out to Satani. Coach Adams telling Satani to run something here.
Satani
almost stolen away there.
Satani
Mallon at the top of the key. To Fasona. Fasona trying to figure out something here. Out to Adams. Adams for 3. Off the right rim and out.
Great catch there from Uhoda. Passes it down court there.
As we see Garden City trying to work it into the paint here.
Forgione, Costa Walsh. Bring them out. Satani on Walsh. 2-on-2.
Let's see
what
what
he
happens
does here.
here.
Gets
Walsh.
that Satani.
Out to Garden City. Garden City for 3. Short.
Just rimmed out there as we see another shot up from Ruck.
That is good.
Cash money.
Ruck.
As coach is calling a timeout for Mepham with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. 20-point deficit here, and we'll see what he tries to do.
Coach Adams is furious right now with this Mepham Pirates defense. And the offense has been a little sloppy too.
It's definitely a tough matchup going against these Garden City Trojans, who have just been so great all season. As we see in this Garden City huddle here, what they are planning after the timeout. I mean, you see Garden City 5-2 on the season. Last game won by 31 against Wantagh, going for their 3rd win of this streak in this game.
You know, Coach Hegman for Garden City, they're a little behind. They were a little behind with 5 football players getting their wind and rhythm back in basketball. They had a successful season last season, playing hard and playing together, focusing on the process. They lost in the conference semifinals last year after going 20-1. So 20-1. That is incredible.
Great record there from this Garden City team. And one of their best players tonight has been Merritt Ruck. 3-sport player. football, lacrosse, and basketball. He has a D2 scholarship to Tampa for lacrosse, had 600 yards and 9 touchdowns in football, and is putting on a great game basketball tonight with 5 points.
Yeah, you know, 2 guys that I've seen a lot this game so far are number 1, Noah Lau, and number 2, Costa Walsh. The 2 guards have been electric.
It's a really good 1-2 duo, literally and figuratively, for this Garden City team. Combined 22 points out of 44. Half for this team, as we are going to see the inbound here from Frankie Fasano as Mepham comes back.
You know, they've been playing a lot of patty cake. This Mepham Pirates team really needs to bring it up the court as they find Adams. Adams out to Fasona.
It's tough for the full court defense.
Galarza in the corner. Boom! Ryan Galarza for 3.
Buckshot 3 there for Galarza. 27-44 as Mepham tries to climb back.
As Walsh trying to figure out something here. Goes by Fasona. Pass it down. As Satani falls down. Walsh for 3.
Just off there, rebounded by Malin, and Satani will bring it up.
Satani over the head of a Garden City defender. Fasona in the corner. Short. Fought for by Malin. He gets slapped in the face, but it is Mepham Pirates ball.
I've seen some great passing here from this Mepham offense. Obviously, we've seen them have to go around the full court press a lot, but that game there, this drive was just the definition of great passing. So Tani all the way down the court to Galarza, to Fasano in the corner. Sadly did not go, but maybe they can use some of that good passing to their advantage as we see the inbound here.
As they do need someone to pass it in.
It will be Satani.
Down 16, this Pirates team really needs to step up here.
Fasano's going to take it.
As we've seen a lot of zone defense today by the Garden City. That's Fasona now to Galarza. Galarza in the corner. Opposite side, same result.
Jackpot there for Galarza. 30 points broken for this Mepham team as Lau brings it up the court.
Is Galarza bringing the spark to this offense? We will see Costa Walsh with a tough lay off the backboard.
Costa Walsh, amazing in the paint tonight. Able to get those layups off the glass. He's been a real window cleaner as we see Andrew Adams driving into the paint with a layup of his own. That'll sadly be off for Mepham, but Fasano's going to take it back.
Satani now with the ball. To Adams, back to Satani. To Fasona. Clock hits 1:30 left in the 3rd period.
Tipped pass there, Malin misses
Malin, as that will be out of bounds.
This Mepham team's really playing hot potato with this ball, and nobody really gets to hold it for a long time with this Garden City defense. Just trying to find a shot, trying to get open, but we'll see what happens as Merritt Ruck will inbound this one to Costa Walsh. Costa Walsh, a 13-point scorer, as we see Ruck bring this up.
Ruck now. Such a tight window pass.
Matthew Uhoda. What a great jump from him.
Uhoda, what a great shot there that was. Adams gets it up the court. A lot of contact, but no call. To Satani. Satani trying to figure out something here. Down 18. 53 seconds left in the 3rd period. Galarza trapped now. Out to Satani. To Fasona. Fasona for 3. Way off. But that will go off of a Trojan, and it will still be Pirates ball.
Off of Noah Lau, and as we saw earlier, Uhoda with an amazing jump shot in the paint. He is leading this game in scoring with 16 points. What a great game going down from him here. And along with these 16 points, he is 7 for 7 on field goals and 2 for 2 on free throws. Not a shot missed all game.
That is a turnover by the Pirates. A little miscommunication there by the guards.
They're really going to have to bring their A game and A team in this 4th quarter if we want to see them make a comeback. Down 18 now with Garden City bringing it up.
Walsh, 1 and 2 connection, down to Lau.
There's Malin doing that dirty work on defense, stealing that pass. And we're getting a bring up now with 30 seconds left, Satani.
Satani looking for the last shot here. A lot of pressure here by the Trojans. To Seligman. Cross-court pass deflected.
Tipped out there by Yehoda.
Yehoda's been everywhere this game, Sean.
He's really one of the great players for these Trojans. 12 points last game. Just even topping that this game with his impressive 16. You know, it's rare to see, but we do have 3 double-digit scorers on this Trojan team with Lau, Walsh, and Yehoda, combining there for 41 of the 48 points.
That is incredible. As the refs having a little discussion here. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 13.6 left in the quarter. Stani looking for someone. Tries to get to Galarza. Moss is a defender, but gets hit in the face. What is going on? Mallon grabs the rebound, though. A lot of sloppy stuff going on.
Good on Mallon for grabbing
Walsh
that layup.
Drives in. Fouled. He is going to the line for 2.
Even with the long shot there from Galarza, Mallon was able to get the rebound, put it in for 2, just to make this deficit a little less unbearable. Down 16, as we see Costa Walsh go to the line, see if he can get his 14th or even 15th points of the night.
First one off the front rim.
We'll see here if he can redeem himself on the second shot and put Garden City even farther away from Mepham.
The starting point guard looking to figure out something here and gets the free throw to go.
Cracker Jack.
3 seconds. Satani. Seligman puts it
last
up.
second. Off the
rim and out.
Well, that was definitely a great quarter for Garden City. And we are going to just, wow. Garden City, what an amazing quarter from them, being able to rack off points like nothing. And we're going to toss it over to Haley Gardner with more.
32 Trojans. Tonight we have Maxon. Oh my God. Back to you guys. Back to our sportscasters. No, that was just not it. They're back on the court, so we need to get off.
Big comeback here.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen the Trojans been dominating throughout this whole game so far. It's going to take a lot for this Mepham offense and defense to put up some numbers to get them back into this game, to get some momentum, and just get something going overall.
Agreed, and some of the leaders of this team are Noah Lau has a strong 12 points and hasn't missed many shots tonight. Alongside Walsh has 14 as Pirates break their huddle as we're getting ready to get back into action here.
Absolutely. We've seen Walsh put in so much effort throughout this whole game as Lau starts off with the ball.
As Lau with it, drives to the hoop, not able to get that one to go as it's Caraballo to Adams. Adams slows it down there to Kohut. Kohut drives from the corner, able to get that one up, not able to get it to fall. And the rebound there by Fernando as he's able to draw the 2 shots.
I mean, you're going to expect a lot of aggressiveness from this Mepham team right now. You're down 17. You have just a little under 8 minutes to go. You got to get something going. So something as little as like free throws, that's definitely going to help along the way, and it's going to get you somewhere.
Agreed, as that was Rock's first foul, and the first one by Alvarez is up and cuts the lead to 16. As Alvarez trying to get a pair here to fall, not able to get that one, and the scrum for the rebound as it ends up going to Walsh. Walsh comes up with pace, slows it down, and gets it over now, back to Walsh. Walsh with it as he gets it to Lau. Lau at the top. 18 on the shot clock as it's Ruck. Ruck swings it over to Walsh. Walsh gets it back there, back to Lau. Lau, Ruck now with 9. Lau from deep here, not able to get that one to fall, and the rebound by Galarza. Galarza to Adams. Adams moving into the court with some pace. To the corner to Kohut. Kohut corner 3, it's good as the Pirates get the much needed 3, and now it's a 13-point game. As tight defense there by Seligman putting his body on the line. Not able to get possession of that one, but if you're the Pirates, Coach Adams, you gotta love the effort there.
Absolutely. I mean, you just put up 3 right there, and you're showing amazing defense right now. If you're Mepham, you're going to want to ride this momentum.
As Walsh able to draw the foul there down low, as it looks like he took some contact to the face. The question is, will the foul be on Gallarza or Adams? As waiting for the ref signal, as it'll be actually on Seligman. It'll be Seligman's second foul here, as Walsh will head to the free throw line. As Walsh's first one is up and good, as Walsh has been having a rough night from the charity stripe tonight, though. Still above 50%, 4 of 7 on the night. Trying to get it to 5-8 now, as he does get it to 5-8 and puts up his 15th point there. 15-point game now, as it looks like he is the real true difference in this game right now. As Kohut to Adams. Adams to Alvarez. Quick passes by the Pirates as Alvarez loses that one with key defense by the Trojans.
Once again, this Trojan defense not going anywhere. If you want to try and score, you're going to have to get through this insanely tough defense. It looks like Mepham has had some success so far, but it looks like the Trojans are finding their way back.
As Kohut struggled to get it in. That one's tipped by Ruck. Ruck on the fast break, able to lay it up and in. As Ruck turning defense right into offense with a single-handed effort there. As it's Seligman back to Adams. Adams. Seligman with it. Seligman trying to find Kohut there. Stolen by Lau. Luck again not able to get that one to fall for the 3-point play, but he will go to the line to shoot 2 more.
Beautiful sequence right there. You see Walsh rushing in right there, getting the pass over to Ruck to get something going. Back-to-back plays. I mean, that's just beautiful chemistry and just synergy right there, as Ruck will be able to get some free throws.
As Ruck tonight, 7 points, shooting 1 of 2 from the line. That one's up and good. It'll move to 2 of 3. We'll have Fasano checking for Seligman as that foul there was on Adams, and it was his third. As Ruck trying to make a second one here. As Ruck's no good there, rebounded by Gallarza, as Gallarza able to draw the foul there, as Costa looked like he made a little contact on the arm there. And that'll be his second foul. It'll be Gallarza inbounding it to Kohut and Fasano there, as Fasano takes the pass. Fasano to Gallarza. Gallarza over to Fasano. Pirates, you've seen a lot of that just playing catch, struggling to get it into the front court, as it's Adams. Gets it back now to Kohut. Fasano down low, and that one is blocked by Ruck. Ruck showing up all over the court this quarter. He had a steal, he had a block, he's gone to the line, he's had a layup again. Just all over the court is Ruck. As Kohut getting ready for the inbound. Tries to hit Gallarza, one-handed snag there. As it's to Alvarez now. Alvarez guarded tightly in a double team. Gallarza up top, 13 on the shot clock. Gallarza over to Fasano. Fasano at 9. Back to Gallarza, 7 now. 6 now on the shot clock. Winding down as it's stolen by Lau. Lau with the full court pass there, and it's stolen back by Fasano. Fasano looks like it'll be a foul there on Costa.
Beautiful stuff right there by Fasano, doing everything in his power to try and drive this ball down. And we see Walsh just once again running back and forth, showing the spirit that he's got to fight in this game. He's definitely putting all right now, and someone who's been a sneaky pick right here to be someone who's just standing out right now. He's just doing a phenomenal job, as Mepham will start off with possession.
And so Gusic checked in there for Costa, as it's Gallarza to Kohut. Kohut with full shot clock, deep 3 there, knocks it down, nothing but net. As it's a 15-point game here. Ruck moving fast, gets it to Lau. Lau takes the shot, gets it back to Ruck, tipped away by Kohut. Almost got a piece of Ruck, but it'll stay with the Trojans.
I mean, good defense right there by Kohut. You just put up a beautiful 3, and now you're showing up on defense. That's definitely got to be something good to look forward to, but also smart move by Ruck to just let the ball go out. Because now you have possession and you're getting something going on right now.
So Gusa there gets it down low. Able to lay it in is Yehoda. Yehoda with a key game tonight. Another big players. Claws another 3. That one not able to fall off the side of the backboard. Gets his own rebound. Fasano, Kohut. Last possession, he knocked down the three. This time he drives for the floater. Adams goes up there, saves it, right to Kohut. Looked like he tried to bank it off a Trojan, ends up with something better with 2 points. Key play there as Yehuda gets behind the D. Yehuda now, as it's over to Ruck. Ruck in the corner trying to find an opening, gets it up top as it'll be Fargione. No good there on the three, and Alvarez with the rebound. But stolen away by Ruck, and that one will be up, and Lau going to the line to shoot too. There's plenty of non-stop action here between these two teams. As you see the Trojans, even with that 15-point lead, not taking their foot off the gas.
Absolutely. I mean, how can you take the foot off the gas? I mean, even though it's a 15-point lead, you still got to show everything you've got. And with Lau taking this free throw, I mean, we can definitely see just how much effort and drive this Trojan team has to just give their all, no matter what the lead is.
As it'll be a timeout by the Pirates as Lau knocks down the first. He now has 13 points and 1 of 1 from the line. But one of the players who you really didn't expect to be that much of the key player for this team tonight is Saragusa. He's one of the starters on this team. He's a consistent shooter, but tonight that has really shown as he's 8 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2, and just nothing but lights out from Saragusa. 18 points, the leader of this Trojans team tonight.
I mean, we've seen so much from Saragusa tonight, and you can definitely tell by the Mepham Pirates defenders, it's a little intimidating. Saragusa, he's a big fella. He's got a lot of muscle on him, so seeing him rushing down with the basketball, it's definitely a little intimidating, and you've seen the Mepham Pirates play against him a little calmly. And for Saragusa, that's such a huge advantage. You have that intimidation factor, and you have that drive, and you're going to find someone like Saragusa who's able to have a big impact on this game.
Agreed, but down the stretch you've seen, it's been Ruck's game in the clutch. Exactly what you want to see from your star three-sport athlete captain. Just in the clutch all over.
Ruck was definitely expected to show up, and he has absolutely done everything he was expected and beyond.
As the Pirates break the huddle here, same 5 out there for them, same 5 for the Trojans. It'll be Lau after that timeout taking his second free throw here, trying to get himself up to 15 points and go 2 for 2 from the line.
I mean, Lau has been very consistent throughout this whole game. You got to just wonder how much more consistency can he show.
That one's in and out there. Luck able to tip it out to himself as it's back up, and they'll slow it down as Saragusa gets the ball with a fresh shot clock. Lau now. Lau just taking his time, letting the clock wind down as he kicks it out there to Yehuda. Yehuda to Lau. Lau to Luck. Luck hits Yehuda down low. Not able to get that one. The fall tipped by Galarza. Kohut able to come away with it. Kohut trying to find an opening with Luck with tight defense. Fasano. Kohut calling for the ball as they will call an 8-second violation as the Pirates not able to get into the front court. It's been a struggle of theirs tonight, but they haven't gotten called for that violation as the defense pays off yet again. Feels like we've been saying his name all quarter. Merritt Luck with the tight defense again as it's Lau. Gets it over to Saragusa. Saragusa gets it back out there. And that one is up, and it is good as that one is Yehuda just adding to his point total on the night. Asatani over to Kohut. Kohut dribbles it off his leg, still with it. Not able to get that one. The fall. Galarza able to get the rebound, waiting for the ref signal. It's going to be a jump ball, actually, and it will stay the Pirates' way.
I know we've just talked about it so much, but this Trojan defense is insane. And that was, in fact, one of their keys. Play good defense. And they've done that. They've done such an exceptional job with that.
Agreed. As they've been running a full court press since right off that first Pirate possession. And it's really looked like the Pirates have struggled getting into that front court. And it's been taking them a lot of time. And that time it just took them too much. As Adams looks to be pushed there by Saragusa before the ball is even inbounded. As getting ready to check in for the Trojans for Saragusa. As Saragusa fouled out. As Walsh will check back in, as regardless of Saragusa fouling out, still a fantastic game. 20 points, leader of this team tonight. Kohut hits a cutting Satani, and Satani able to draw the foul there on Ruck.
And it seems to be Ruck fouled Satani as Satani will get free throw opportunity here. We see Ruck just throughout the whole game, aggressive gameplay, but a little bit too aggressive right there as he gets called for a foul.
As that'll be Ruck's first foul of the night. 3:19 to go. Pirates trail by 18. Looks like this could be out of reach, but never say never. As that one's up and good by Satani, cuts it to 17.
I mean, you just got to play little by little.
Agreed. As Satani now with 5 points on the night, 1 of 1 from the charity stripe now, trying to make it 2 of 2. That one's up, off the rim there, rebounded by Galarza. Galarza gets it back out to Satani. Kohut, Adams. Pirates quick precision passes here. Kohut, Satani. Trojans out running a double team. Adams, Kohut now. Kohut drives, looks to maybe kick it out, hits Alvarez down low, able to get the assist there as Kohut, as it's now a 15-point game. Full court pass to Ruck. Ruck spins, fade away, not able to get that one down, waiting for the left signal here, as it will be, looks to be Pirates ball.
Good defense right there by the Mepham Pirates, able to stop Ruck, who has just been a menacing force throughout this whole game, as now Kohut gets the ball as he passes it back to Satani.
As Kohut with it now. Back and forth. Pirates able to get that one in the front court though. Satani. Satani to Kohut. Kohut fakes the pass. Deep three. Not able to get that one to fall. That one's rebounded. As now it is, wow. Still with it now. He's trying to spin off of Adams there. Gives it to Ruck. Ruck still with it here. Gives it back to Lau. Ruck trying to line up the pick there. Not able to get it as he finds a teammate there. Back around the Ruck as just killing the clock is the Trojans. As that one's Adams rebounded. Satani. Cross court hits an Adams in stride. Adams with it. To Alvarez. Alvarez to Satani. Satani. Galarza up top. Yet again. No good there. Adams takes a hard fall there. No foul as that one is up. No good as the referee will blow it dead with Adams still down.
I mean, just aggressive gameplay in that sequence right there. Good on Adams, who were able to get back on his own. Took a hard fall right there, but able to get back on his own and walk off the bench. He's been honestly a very good key player for this Mepham defense. Always fighting to get the ball. We've seen him a couple times on the floor scrimmaging to get that ball.
Agreed, as Adams will be subbed out after that hard fall, and that'll bring in Mirage. As Satani now playing defense on Lau. Lau just making sure he gets it into the front court so he can just keep this time running more and more. As just time ticking down. Ruck over to Costa. Ruck back to Costa. In the corner now. To Yehoda. As Lau nearly loses it. Tight defense there by Mirage. As Mirage putting his body on the line, it'll be Cabra and Sanderson checking in for Kohut and Galarza.
I mean, Mirage just immediately showing the sheer amount of effort that he's willing to put into this game. He was in for not even 10 seconds, and he's already on the floor fighting to get the ball away from this Trojan offense. That's just great effort right there, and something you definitely want to see out of a player like Mirage.
As we see substitutions here for the Trojans, as Ruck will come off here. There's a little miscommunication on the subs as the Trojans will pull their starting five, feeling confident, up by 15 with 1:25 left. If you hear the applause from the Trojans fans for their team as the inbound here is the Powers. Powers drives, kicks it back out to Quinn. Quinn, deep three there, in and out. Olsen not able to get the way as it's Satani now. Satani. Up top, corner three, Mirage. It's good as Mirage gets on the score sheet. Just only a minute in, he's already having an instant impact. Even though it's a blowout, it's great to see one of your players come off the bench who you don't expect have an instant impact. Could be a big thing down the clutch as it's Powers. Powers, tight defense there again by Mirage. That's blocked by Mirage. Out to Conifley for three. Off the mark there, rebounded by Quinn. As it's Conifay. Powers now, under a minute to go, 40 seconds now. As it's Conifay. Quinn with it now. Quinn over to Powers. Powers with it. Just time winding down as that one's Olsen able to call glass there. As Zach Olsen able to get on the board here. 14-point lead. Kaba. Mirage trying to get another three. Passes it off there. Kaba. Mid-range. Off the mark there. Sanderson saves it. Alvarez. Mirage again from three. Air ball there. Sanderson able to get the and one. As
Good play right there by Sanderson. Way to have a heads-up play right there. Tracked the ball well. Was able to get the layup right there. And he'll get one free throw.
Yeah, great to see that kind of play from one of your senior players. Could be a key thing down the stretch of this game. Looks to be over with 9.3 left, 12-point game. Pirates were able to show a strong stretch here, but not able to show strong throughout the game. As Mirage calls timeout there, as you just see the Pirates still trying, still playing their game plan, and not giving up.
I mean, extra kudos to Mirage right there. Definitely giving it his all. We see him on the floor. He was in for only like a minute, and we just see him banging out these threes, putting up amazing defense, calling the timeout right there. Definitely still in the mindset of I got to play hard and I got to do the best that I can possibly do, and he's definitely showing great effort. It's definitely got to feel good for your Mepham teammates to see your teammate, despite being down by 12, to still put in so much effort.
Agreed, especially from Mirage. It's been a minute. He's normally a guy who doesn't get much minutes as a senior, something that's not usually that normal, and still, he's taking advantage of his minutes and just trying to, because he knows he can earn his minutes. A block, a steal, a three. He airballed the three fine, but he didn't give up. He got down there. He was able to fight for that rebound, able to come away with it, and able to call the timeout. Just strong play by Mirage down the stretch. As Satani getting ready to inbound it. 6.9 seconds left on the clock here. Looks like, will the Pirates even take a shot? Satani gets it into Kaba. Kaba three. Off the mark there. Sanderson tips it out. Satani able to get it in. 2 and 1, and that'll do it here as the Trojans come away with the victory. Garden City Trojans 61, Pirates 51. Pirates fall to 6 and 4 on the year, losing 2 out of their last 3 and take their first conference loss. And the Trojans win their 4th in a row on the year, move to 6 and 2, 3 and 0 in the conference. Strong play overall today from the Trojans, whether it was from Lau or Walsh, who had 14 and 16, or also Saragusa, who had 20. Any of those guys could end up being your BMB players of the game. Just plenty of awesome talent on this Trojans team, and a very exciting game nonetheless. Even when it was a blowout at points, you never saw the Pirates give up. You never saw them stop fighting. They just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, playing their game, and elaborating.
I love exactly what you said there. Always pushing through, never giving up, always giving 100%. That's what you got to do. Whether you're winning or losing, you have to just give it your all. And that's definitely what you'll love to see out of both, honestly, both these teams, both very consistent with their key points. It's exactly what you want to see. And that's why we had a close game. That's exactly why we had a close game.
Agreed. As now we're going to send it over to Haley Gardner with our BMB player of the game.
Thanks, guys. I'm down here with the BMB player of the game, Matthew Hoda. So tonight you had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. What was the key to the game to help you guys win the victory tonight?
Just pushing the ball, moving the ball, pushing the ball up the court, trying to outrun them the whole time. That's what the coaches were saying all week. Just keep moving the ball, cutting, getting open shots, and yeah, my teammates did a great job of doing that tonight.
So now that you guys are on a 3-win streak and you're halfway through the season, how does it feel to be playing with your teammates throughout the season?
Oh, I love these guys. You know, going to dinner with them, practice, locker room, everything. I love playing with these guys. Obviously, a long way to go. We're just looking to keep getting better at practice every single day and trying to make a run later on in the season.
Well, thank you so much and good luck in the rest of the season. That's all for me. I'm Haley Gardner, sending it to you guys in the studio.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. That was quite an impressive game tonight, and we saw a lot of talent on the court.
Yes, we really did. We saw both great defense and great offense by both teams.
I can't agree anymore. Both have played very solid during this game, but Garden City really showed out. We saw them have a 17-point lead at the end of the third quarter, leading to their victory. That really shows their impressive offense being able to get those points and their defense being very solid to prevent Mepham being able to score.
It really was a great game, but you guys make sure you tune in to next week for the BMB Game of the Week on Wednesday, where the girls make their 2025-26 debut for BMB. I've been Maddie Gies, and
I'm Richie Roxburgh.